What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and today we're up to some Tuesday picks for today. We got a great slate for today's picks, and of course, we are looking to cash out on these picks, and we got some great reads to cash out from. So, of course, if you guys are looking to cash out from these plays, comment down below which ones you will be tailing, and don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 200 likes, and I got you guys with a bonus pick in the next video. I'll also begin the ladder pick challenge for those of you guys that missed that. We will be continuing that if we do get to 200 likes. So go ahead and smash that like button. Do subscribe as well if you guys do want these picks as soon as possible. Turn on your post notifications. A lot of these plays are super high value. PrizePicks does love to change them up throughout the day. So if you guys want these plays as soon as they drop, smash that subscribe button and turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these future videos. Now, if you guys are looking for a community where you guys can constantly get green slips, go ahead and check out the outlets. They have been killing six-man slips recently, literally back-to-back days, and of course members are putting in just a couple of dollars to win hundreds of dollars on these six-man slips. Of course, they are not on just PrizePicks. They are posting plays on Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, FanDuel, you name it. You guys are able to place plays on basically any app that you can think of, any DFS app. They are covering it. So if you guys do want that, they post plays for NBA, but they also have been posting picks for NFL as well, and they've been killing it on both sports. So they have hundreds of people in their VIP, and they have been killing it recently. So if you guys do want to cash out and see what the picks are about, go ahead and click the link in the description below to join the Discord and cash out on their plays. Now, like I said, we got some great picks ahead of us for today. So without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. Now, we had a great day yesterday. We hit everything except for one play, nearly sweeping all those picks. So we are definitely looking to go for the full sweep today. So for the first play we'll be going for today, we'll be going over to the points plus rebounds plus assist tab, scrolling down all the way down to Tyrese Maxey for 39.5 PRA. This line will be for more. Looking at Tyrese Maxey, we'll be taking the over on this line because he's hit 4 straight matchups, averaging 43.4 within his last 5 games. Now, versus Boston, this is a great matchup because they did just recently play Boston not too long ago. He's been able to go on the over for Boston multiple times in the past. If you look here head-to-head, he is 80% on Outlier. Again, if you guys don't already have access to the Outlier app, you guys can click the link in the description below to get access to this tool. You can see how much he's hit this line in the last 10 games. He's actually basically gone the over on almost all of them, except for this one game going the under by 0.5 against Brooklyn. Head-to-head, like I said, 80% going on the over in 4 out of his last 5 games, hitting this line 2 games this season already, and both games were pretty close. 1-point game, both of those games. Now, if this game is a 1-point game like they just played against Boston, I am definitely expecting him to go on the over for this line. So if we look at insights, we can see he has hit this line in 9 out of his last 10 games, like I said. And versus the point guard position, this matchup is just absolutely golden. We can see versus assists allowed, they're giving up 9.5 assists per game on average. If we look at how many assists he's been getting per game, he's had 14 assists the last game they played against Boston. Game before that, they played against Boston, he had 6 assists. Points allowed, he had 40 points the first game against Boston this season, and he's going up against a team that is giving up 24.4 points per game on average. Versus that point guard position, they are 14th in the league when it comes to giving up points allowed versus that point guard position. And for rebounds allowed, he's been getting a decent amount of rebounds against teams like Cleveland. He had 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds against Boston the game before that. And he's just been overall getting some decent amount of rebounds. So I really do like this line. For the over, he's averaging 46.3 within his last 46.3 PRA within his last 10 games. And if we look at the point guards that have been playing against Boston, they just have a huge hole in their defense right now, giving up a bunch of points plus rebounds, and even Keontae George, Reed Shepard, Walter Clayton, they've all been able to go on the over for their line. So Tyrese Maxey, as hot as he is right now, he definitely should be able to go on the over for this line against Boston. If you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. For our next play, we'll be going over to the points section, scrolling down all the way down to the OKC versus Golden State Warriors game, and we'll be looking at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for 31.5 points. This line will be for more. Now, going up against Golden State, I do like this line. This matchup is there for Golden State. Looking at the reason why I do like this line is because he tends to play better in closer matchups against Golden State. I do see this being a closer matchup. The reason why he's been going the under for these lines in the past is because in the last 5 games he's played against teams like Sacramento, blew them out by 30 points. He didn't really need to play that much. As you can see, he only had 29 minutes. And for Shea, his average right now is 33.6. Against Memphis, he did go on the over, but again, he didn't really need to play too much because Memphis, they've been struggling recently. So he did go on the over, though. Against Portland, they lost that game. Very close game throughout. That was the first loss of the season, I believe. And they ended up losing by 2 points. He had 35 points that game. Against the Clippers, blew them out again. And they just been blowing out teams after team. So this game, I do see this being a closer matchup. As you can see in the past, going up against Golden State, he had 52 points. The last game they played, it was a 7-point game, and they ended up losing that matchup. Golden State has been playing pretty solid recently. If we look at the lineup, we got a couple of players out for OKC. Jalen Williams is out. Aaron Wiggins is out. Lou Dort is also out due to a right shoulder strain. So it is basically going to be just Shea on the starting lineup, except it's going to be Shea, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein. So really, for the guards, though, it is really just going to be just Shea, and he's going to be putting a lot of there's going to be a lot of pressure for him to be creating the majority of their offense. Now, Al Horford is also questionable, so if he does play, that is going to be good for them. But for the most part, Golden State is completely healthy, and they have basically everyone that they need to play. So Golden State is going to be in a good position. On paper, they should win this matchup, but that is why I do like the Shea for the over on this line, because he has basically all the resources that he needs to go on the over. All the conditions for him to go on the over for this line have been met, honestly, because he's averaging a good amount of minutes, and if this game is not in his favor on paper, I like this matchup for the over at 30.5 points. He's hit this line in 13 out of his last 15 games at home, averaging 33 points per game on average. So if you look here at all the home games that he's played, he's gone the over in 13 out of his last 15 games. And if we look at the teams that he's played against, first game this season against Houston, this went to double overtime, I believe, and he played 47 minutes. Very close matchup. He had 35 points. First game this season against the Sacramento Kings, another close game this season, went on the over, having 31. And again, OKC had 31 for the over on that game. So if you guys do want the 30.5 line, that is definitely going to be a lot safer. You guys can get the discounted prop on Chalkboard. Chalkboard is an app where you guys can literally make the lines yourself. They let you choose whatever lines and let you make them go as high as possible or as low as possible if you guys want to cash out on them easier. And on top of that, they have huge promos out right now for discounted players. Of course, these are lines that are sure to hit, and they do also have a 0.5 play on Jokic for new users. If you guys do want a 0.5 PRA line for Jokic for today, go ahead and click the link in the description below. And if you guys do want these plays or these promos as right as possible, as soon as you get in the app, use code OUTLET and you'll be able to get access to these plays, as well as you'll be able to win up to 100 times on your payout boost, as well as being able to get 100% on your deposit match. That means if you deposit $100, you get an additional $100 for free. So if you guys do want access to that, use code OUTLET. Click the link in the description below to download the Chalkboard app, and you'll also be able to use that on their Social Sports Picks app as well. Right now, both apps are very, very handy, and if you guys use their Social Sports Picks app, you will be able to basically see other people's plays and be able to cash out. It's like a social media, but for social sports picks. So go ahead and try it out. Click the link in the description below. Use code OUTLET if you guys do want access to those promos. For our last line today, we'll be going over down to the point section again, and this line will also have an alternative. We'll be looking at Steph Curry for the 23.5 points. This line will be for more. Looking at the last 5 games, Steph has gone the over in 3 out of them, playing against Phoenix, Indiana, and Milwaukee, having 24 plus points in all of them. So he's honestly has a great matchup against OKC. Now, the reason why I say that is because a lot of their defense is out for today. Again, Lou Dort is not playing this matchup, which Lou Dort most likely guards their best player on the other team most of the time. He's played against Houston, guarding KD the whole time. He's played against the Clippers, guarding Harden the whole time. So really, it doesn't really matter who it is. He's going to be guarding the player that has the ball the most for the most of the time. So he's going to be running around for Steph Curry, and he is out for this game. So most likely Shea is going to be guarding him, or Aaron Mitchell. So I do like this matchup for today. Jimmy Butler most likely has a free time as well. He's not going to be having too many people on him or too much attention. So I like this line for the over head to head. He hit this line 50% of the time. Last game they did win, but he went on the under for this matchup. But most likely because Jalen Williams and Lou Dort were playing, this was probably a tougher matchup for him to go on the over. If we do search, let's see actually if yeah, Jalen Williams and Lou Dort were playing in this game, so I do see this matchup being a lot easier for him, this matchup. So if you guys do like this play, definitely do tail it, but the alternate line would be the 4.5 3-pointers made on the over for Steph Curry. Now, he hasn't hit this line much within the last 10 games, but if we go up against the matchup against the OKC, we can see he's hit this line in the last 2 games that he's played against OKC. And again, against OKC, this is going to be a lot easier of a matchup just because, again, a lot of their main defenders are out for this matchup, and Steph Curry most likely will just be able to run around their defense. So if this is a close game as well, Shea's most likely going to try and make this a close game. Steph Curry down the stretch, he's going to be hitting a lot of threes, and I really do see him being able to go on the over for this line. So if you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. And again, if you guys do want additional picks, go ahead and check out the outlet. Click the link in the description below if you guys want to cash out on their plays. If you guys do want to also follow me on Instagram at PickPlugYT, go ahead and click that link in the description below if you guys do want to follow me. That will be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.